I started in 2017, and I started because I was broke. Dead broke. And I just want to do 2 sets of lashes a week so I can get $100. I was like, if I charge $50 per set, I can get 2 and I can pay this bill faster. So that's how my mind started working. And
like, we actually started around the same time, and I feel like that time that we started, like, nobody was doing it. Like, I was booked out. So we didn't get the idea of entrepreneuring through COVID. You know, this was already something that we already were doing. So for it to boom so much and then COVID hit, it's like, dude, like,
it was bad.
It was bad.
Every industry, when you're a lash tech, it's lonely.
Yeah.
It's lonely.
Yes, very much so. Because, I mean, you get a lot of one-on-ones and you do meet people, like, on a, you know, personal level, because you're one-on-one with them. You know, they confide in you and they tell you so much about them that you're like, oh, shoot. Like,
but you have to understand, I mean, they're moms. They come from work. I mean, they just need a break. And I want them to feel that. And sometimes I've noticed, like, there's a little pool. I just put the blanket on top of them and they're, like, passed out.
I feel like with the lash industry, a lot of girls confuse like social media and popularity with good work.
Somebody just passed by and broke my window. I was there with my client, and that was like so like, what the heck? They took everything, man. We lash techs, we use the little carritos, you know, where we have everything.
Like our
they took
product.
our little cart.
The whole product.
They think it's easy, and they think they're gonna be fully booked on the first month, which is not.
It's not realistic.
No.
A lot of people can't knuckle the part of business where you have to take losses.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Every day for us is a gamble.
Ladies, bienvenidos to the Valley Vibes podcast.
Thank you for having us.
Lo bueno que llegaron. Mely and Ana
Yes.
from Lip Beauty Mely and Lash House Beauty _
Yes.
Muchas gracias. Thank you guys for coming.
No,
Thank you for having us.
So I'm gonna be very like kind of new because I don't know much about your guys' world, but there's a whole world behind it. And the ladies are going to know more than anything about this because I'm pretty sure mostly women are going to be able to see this. So I hope we could provide them a lot of value and teach people a few things. But before that, can you guys kind of take me back? And we can obviously start here with Mely. How did you get started and what made you get into the industry?
So I got started, like, people like look at me and they probably think like I'm this big old beauty thing because of like how I present myself, but I wasn't at all. Like people that know me from high school know like I was tomboy, never wore makeup, I wasn't allowed to. So this right here is like something like my life was going this way, and this was like a whole U-turn for me because nothing in the beauty industry I was ever interested in life. But one time one of my cousins asked me to do like these, they're called clusters. They're not like singles, they're clusters. So it's like a bunch of lashes on like a little tiny strip, but they come in little individuals.
Okay.
So you just put them on, and she asked me to do that for her. And I was like, girl, I don't know how to do that. She's like, and she was explaining. So I put them on her and I was like, oh, dang, I'm kind of good at this. So I put it on, and then like a little while later, I was looking into it and I seen the singles pop up. Like when I was looking into lashes, and once I seen the singles pop up, I'm like, dang, like this is pretty cool. And I kind of looked into it, but nobody was doing that here. Like the ad I seen was from like China or something. It was nothing even here. It was like an ad from somewhere else. So I bought a little kit and I was like, I want to try those. And I didn't really know too much of like, it was going to be on a single lash. Like I just kind of bought the kit, read a little of the instructions, and even on the instructions of that kit, it didn't tell me like, oh, they were supposed to be single. They said put it on the surface of the lash. So I didn't know that they were like lash extension singles until like a little bit.
There was a whole name to it. And so we're talking 10 years ago then?
No, this was probably like what, 8 years ago.
8 years ago. So is this like a new trending like industry?
Yes.
Because
yes and no.
Yes and no. So it's always been around?
It's been around around for a while, but people start like getting more into it like lately, like the past decade.
And from what you've seen, what's giving it more exposure? Like, why are ladies getting more into it? Because as a dude, I don't think dudes like care.
You guys really don't care for lashes?
I don't think we care. Me and my guy friends, speaking from us, we've never been like, damn, you seen that girl's lashes? Like, we'll compliment the makeup, we'll compliment the outfit, but lashes, it's a detail, está bonito, pero I don't think it's on our like top priority list.
Well, maybe if you've seen a girl without lashes and then seen her with a lash extension, maybe you'll have a different kind of look on it.
This just gave me a good clip. I'm gonna put a poll up. Guys, do you guys like lashes on a girl? Yes or no?
Exactly.
We're about to find out. We're gonna find out.
Oh, because I mean,
so you could bring your girl.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
No, but ¿y tú, Ana? How'd you get into it? ¿Y cuántos años?
I started in 2017, and I started because I was broke, like dead broke.
Me too.
I mean,
that's why I started the podcast.
Hey, whatever you feel you're good at, you gotta push through.
100%.
And I just want to do 2 sets of lashes a week, so I can get $100. I was like, if I charge $50 per set, I can get 2, and I can pay this bill faster. So that's how my mind started working. And
Did you try anything prior to that?
no.
Also, lashes was like just from.
Well, honestly, I wanted to do the micro shading.
What is that?
It's tattooing the eyebrows.
Oh, okay.
But back then was like $7,000. Dude, I didn't have
What? Damn.
The training was $7,000, and I was like, where are you gonna get this money?
Is that for a lifetime though?
Well, you get the certification of the training, right?
What do you mean like?
No, for the service.
Yeah, well, no, you have to do a touch-up.
Oh, damn. Okay.
It's like a tattoo. But
No, but you're talking about the training, no?
Oh,
the
the
7,000
yes.
is for the training.
Oh, for the training. Okay,
yes,
gotcha.
to be able to provide that service.
I thought you meant to pay for that service. I was like,
No,
damn.
no.
Oh, God.
to be certified.
Oh, we'll be red.
So I'm like, there's no way I can do this.
And how did you did your first 2 clients just like trust you, or did you practice into it?
The first client was my stepdaughter. Thank you, Lisa.
Hey, shout out to you, Lisa.
Right. And then from her, quite a few clients came in, and from there I was busy. I was booked.
That's how fast, I'm not going to lie, we actually started around the same time. And I feel like that time that we started, like nobody was doing it. Like I was booked out. When I say, I posted a video of my first set and my DMs went crazy. That's how much nobody was doing it.
Damn, that's good. And just for the record, this is a luxury service.
It is.
Very much so.
This isn't. This is just like my question is there any health benefits to doing your lashes, or this simply looks? I'm roughly
Confidence.
confident.
Because you're a guy, maybe you don't understand it, but when you're a woman and you wake up in the morning, damn, you look like you're ready.
Yeah.
Like you don't need anything.
The only thing I can relate it to, and what I can kind of understand you guys more, is a haircut. Because guys don't guys don't need haircuts. Like I could go a whole year without a haircut, right? Technically, but
how you feel when you wake up?
Every 2 weeks, you come out fresh out of the barbershop, whatever.
It's a different feeling.
Yeah, and like that to us, that's a confidence boost, and I think that's very important. That's very important for men or women to feel your best self. So it's a luxury service, and so it's 2018, and so I'm getting the idea you guys started. Can you guys kind of move forward? Was COVID like you guys are trending, then I imagine you guys come crashing down with COVID and the whole world shutting down. Yes or no?
Yes.
That was hard.
That was one thing that I don't think nobody at all was prepared, like at all. And I felt like with the whole COVID thing, like a lot of people brought the entrepreneuring out within the COVID, but we kind of had already did it, so we
started before that,
Yes, we were already trying to build this. So when COVID hit, we already both had a salon and everything, so we had to work.
Oh, you guys had your own storefront.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So we didn't get the idea of entrepreneuring through COVID. This was already something that we already were doing. So for it to boom so much, and then COVID hit. It's like, dude, like
It was bad.
it was bad.
Real quick though, so how from you guys starting to you guys getting your guys' own store or like shop, how fast did that happen? That's cool. That's amazing. Like, cause I feel like most people never leave the at-home business. So good for you.
I knew that I don't want to be home because I mean you don't want to bring people to your house, especially when you have your kids there. And I'm really picky. She knows I'm really picky about my setup. I mean, I want my clients to feel like that's their time. If you want to snore, you can. You can snore.
This girl, she puts every client to sleep. I'm more like I'm very in tune with my clients, so I have different clientele base. Like I have clients that fall straight to sleep, and then I have clients that come for therapy sessions, and then I have clients that just we'll talk for a little bit and then they'll go straight to sleep. So every client of mine is different, but all hers are like that's their literally relaxed time. Like when I say relax, like snoring type, like I hear them from my room and we're like across. I'm like, Anna, that's one thing about you can put them babies to sleep.
But you have to understand, I mean, they're moms, they come from work, I mean, they just need a break and I want them to feel that. And sometimes I've noticed like there's a little cold, I just put the blanket on top of them and they're like passed out, and I love that.
That's beautiful. So how long is a session?
For me it's an hour.
An hour?
Like full 2 hours.
Full set. Oh, okay. That's how long.
Clients come back for touch-ups every 2 to 3 weeks. An hour and 15 minutes.
Oh, that's industry standards. No matter.
Depending how people work.
I feel like it depends. Like we've been in the game so long. Like muscle memory to us is very like I get a lot of clients that tell me that I'm pretty fast compared to a lot of people, and I'm pretty sure her too. Like this is 7 years of a lot of hard work. Like when you see that for 7 years straight, like you're not like.
And for me, it's like you get there at 3 and you get off at 4 because time is money.
It is.
Yeah,
like on both ends. On both ends.
Some people come and sit on their lunchtime because they know they're gonna be out on that time with perfect lashes though.
And so going back to with the whole COVID thing, so since people weren't going out, were ladies still getting their lashes done, or were you guys still in business, or was it kind of like a nosedive?
Go ahead.
Okay, for me, I'm very like I follow the rules because I'm scared to get in trouble with anything out of just I guess the government, all that stuff. I'm nervous, like 100%. I completely closed my studio down completely. I didn't take no clients there at all.
Stop the cap.
But
No, I'm kidding.
For real.
no, I actually like believe it or not, I didn't. But I did come up with like an ultimatum, and what I was doing is I was making strip lashes. And
what are those?
So pretty much with the strip lashes are the ones you can put on yourself.
Oh, okay.
So it's just with like a glue, an adhesive that has like a gooey texture compared to our adhesive that kind of gets hard. With ours, you have to have your eyes closed the whole time because it has fumes and stuff. So you have to have a professional perform those on you. Oh, okay. But the strip is like something that I have on now. It's something that anybody could put on. It's already done for you, and then you just put it on the lash line.
Remove it at the end.
And you could take it off at the end of the day.
Oh, okay. It's the ones they see in the little boxes.
Yes, exactly.
Okay, and when somebody gets a service, how long is that good for?
Don't go nowhere.
And
yeah, those ones are actually on one natural lash. So we literally isolate, meaning we put one hair, natural hair on one lash.
Got it. Damn, hair by hair.
Yeah, so we're like surgeons and stuff.
Yeah.
Kind of. I mean, I would think so.
And you, Ana, did you take a big break or slow down?
3 months. I closed the first shutdown.
The first shutdown?
The second one I didn't comply.
And why not?
Because, I mean, did you pass by the mall? Everybody was at the mall. Everybody was at Costco. I mean, I'm like, it's me and you. Well, not you, but me and my client.
Yeah.
It's not like I have 100 people.
Yeah. No, me personally, that COVID thing was like, blah. Like, it was like, it wasn't as bad as the media made it seem, but it hurt a lot of business owners. And because I was where I get my haircut, they were scared to open the door. to open their shop. So we'd go to their backyard. Yeah. And but they made it work because people got to eat. Business owners, you guys got to eat. Like, it's one thing when you have a job, a 9 to 5, but the entrepreneur rule, you guys got to hunt every day.
Those bills don't stop.
Exactly.
And you have to understand, like, I mean, come on, like, how are we gonna close? We're not even ready for 3 months. People don't even save for a month.
That part.
Well, I was like, the 3rd month, I was like, I'm done. Like, my savings are gone. I have to go back to work.
So I'm assuming your clients were still going out. Or they just wanted to look pretty.
They just want to look pretty. I mean,
confidence.
makeup is
essential.
The beauty industry is so
Yeah.
beautiful. Like,
I've had a different type of clients, and I can tell you, like, there are women that will spend their last money to feel confident.
That's beautiful. Something I want to ask you to know is, like, how did you guys meet? What can you guys take me through that?
Well, you start.
So,
well, let me tell you something. I'm super thankful that I met you. Otherwise, I wouldn't be here.
So, I met her. One of my friends rented a room from her, and I actually, with business, I tread very lightly. Like, I like to experience things and, like, get my feet wet before I try to do things on my own. So, she had a shop, and I felt like I've always worked alone. So with my shop, it was a studio. So it was only one. Mm-hmm. So I wanted to get the feel of being in a salon setting because my goal is to open a salon for myself, you know? So the opportunity was there, and I was like, I can't pass this up. Like, I want to get my feet wet, and I want to, like, see how it is to run, like, how she runs. Not even asking the questions, but being able to visually see how she does it on a daily basis. And, you know, maybe pick her brain here and there as we conversate and stuff. So that's where I was like, oh, maybe this is a good thing for me, you know? So I reached out to her and I told her, and at first I was like a little nervous because a lot of people confuse my social media. Like, I'm very, like, outgoing and outspoken, and I have so many friends, and that's not me.
Social media is fake.
Yeah.
Social media is fake.
It's very fake because I'm a homebody. I don't have friends. I do not speak to nobody on the daily. I will never text you first. I don't answer your calls. Like, I will text you probably at the end of my day. So I wanted to get more, like, in a setting where there was a lot more people. And when
the beauty industry, when you're a lash tech, it's lonely.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's lonely.
Yes, very much so. Because, I mean, you get a lot of one-on-ones, and you do meet people, like, on a, you know, personal level, because you're one-on-one with them. You know, they confide in you, and they tell you so much about them that you're like, oh, shoot, like.
A little bit more intimate.
Like,
and then it's also women on women. So I guess a confianza.
Yeah.
It's like a little therapy session. A little chisme. But, yeah, so when she told me, I was like, I'm going to just reach out and see, you know. And I kind of wanted to, you know, do something different. So I just took the opportunity. And I was like, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. And I did it. And I do not regret it at all because, like I said, Ana is something that I'm working very hard to be. You know, everything she has, everything she's doing. And she looks at me that way, but I look at her that way. And sometimes, you know, like, how do you say it? Like, opposites attract. Like, even in business, like, she's not outspoken and, like, you know, like, able to promote things, and I'm not business shabby and, like, opening business accounts and working on that stuff, and she is. So she benefits a lot in my life, and I benefit a lot in her life, in our opposites.
You play to each other's strengths.
Yes. Exactly.
And Ana, why do you guys think you work so well together? And also, why were you so open to, like, helping another lash technician? Because sometimes when two bosses, entrepreneurs in the same industry collide, it's usually like, oh, you can't do better than me. Huh?
Competition?
Yeah, competition. But you two, like, I see you guys put each other on, and even other, like, people, which I love to see. How do you guys want your clients to feel when they leave a session with you guys? What's the end goal? Obviously, it looks nice, but how do you want them to feel? Yeah.
I want them to see me as, like, they come and can enjoy their time, relax, and take a little nap when nobody bothers them. That's kind of my goal. That when they open their eyes, they're like, oh, it's me again.
Yeah.
And that's it.
That's lovely.
My clients, we're so different with our clients, very much different. Like,
How so?
like my clients, I'm very like talkative with every client because I feed off energy. And I'm really like asking people, you know, like, how are they? What do they do? Like little questions just to kind of like be really in tune with my client. Cause
Don't get me wrong, I do that too.
No, she does. But like my clients, I guess my personality is so strong that they don't want to stop talking to me.
Oh, I see.
You know what I mean? Like my clients keep going. Like
Yes,
for
yes.
example, the other day, like I had a client. Well, I known her from high school, and she's been coming to me for like 3 years, and she told me something that really like touched me, and she was like, I was doing her lashes, and she told me, she's like, hey Mel, like I just want to tell you that I'm so glad that I came to you like to do my lashes because you don't just make me feel good, like you make me feel good. Like I can talk to you and I tell you, and when I leave here, like my confidence is to the max because in my lash room, we don't talk about people. We don't gossip. Like what we do in like my room is we talk about ourselves. We talk about goals and we talk about how we can be better as individuals. And one thing about me, like I might not take my own advice, but I do pretty good at giving advice, you know?
So gossiping, you have to be really, really careful when you gossip with your clients. Because you don't know if that client knows the person they're gossiping.
And I'm assuming, I'm not from Stockton, but I'm assuming Stockton's small to you guys.
Very much so.
All it takes is one or two people to like tie everybody together, right?
And that's one thing, like I've never, in my room, like we don't do that. Like we don't talk about nobody, and I will shut it down instantly.
Oh.
Like when you start talking about somebody, I will redirect the whole question and the whole scenario somewhere else because I don't want you to ever feel like, because I mean, I'm a business owner, you know, like I have a brand to hold up, and I don't want word of mouth is extreme when you're running a business.
100%. Referrals, customer service.
So if one person says like, oh, she talks about all her clients' business, like it takes one person.
I see.
So
it takes one to ruin the reputation.
Yes. Exactly.
That is true. I think in anything.
In anything, yeah. Just in anything in life. Just even being friends with somebody and you talk about this person and then go to this person and try to act cool. There's a lot of that. Like I see a lot of girls even that like gossip about girls that they still hang out with. And it's like, oh, like, you know, like, oh my God. So I don't want to be that person. Like
you don't want to add fuel to the fire.
No.
I see. And now that we're moving forward into the future, the COVID era has ended. Were you guys like? Did you guys see a swarm of people wanting to like?
Oh.
Was that really good for you guys? Like,
no, it wasn't.
No, people. Did you guys lose clients?
Yeah, you do. Yeah, well, I did.
I lost actually a lot of clients. I feel like with the lash industry, a lot of girls confuse like social media and popularity with good work.
Oh, elaborate on that, please.
For example, like you can have 10K followers, but maybe 2 are your clients that are coming every day. Like that's not business, you know, compared to like somebody that like, okay, yeah, we have 2K followers, but we're fully booked. And
I have 1,500.
Yeah.
Fully booked.
Yeah. So I'm saying like, you know, a lot of people confuse that.
They'll think because you and somebody has 10K followers, same price, let's just say, for example, but they'll go, girls, I'm assuming will go with the 10K just because of the popular.
And then their work isn't great, you know, and then like they'll come to you and think like, hey, can you fix this for me, you know?
Yeah.
So elaborate a little bit on that. What separates either from mistakes when you guys started or what you guys see today? What separates a good technician from a bad technician? Like maybe even give value to somebody that wants to get started. Like what can you see like common mistakes they do when they get started, or they just bad technicians, bad habits maybe?
Well, they have to focus a lot on isolation, because when they lash two lashes together, that hurts. And people don't focus on that. Isolation, direction, and placement. Like, because if you place one lash here and one lash cross, I mean, your lashes are not gonna look good.
Yeah.
But you have to focus on isolation, placement, and what else?
And diameter, for sure.
I mean,
being able
so
to follow there's so many things.
So many little tiny
detallitos.
things. Yes.
Yes, for sure. And I feel like a lot of people confuse, because, okay, when you're looking at lashes from the front, they look freaking awesome.
Yeah.
Even with a bad lash technician. And that's what people that don't know about lashes don't get. You know, for us, we're worried about what you see from the top.
From the top.
When you really care about lashes and you really know, like, about lashes and all that, you'll ask for a top view.
I don't know if you check on our pages or other people's pages, but we always focus on, like, separate the lashes and showing that perfect lash.
I see them singular, like seeing every lash. It's like,
Yeah.
it's very aesthetically pleasing.
Yes.
I do see that in your guys' work. And what's maybe like a question I wanted to ask is it more important who does it or like the products they use? Because I noticed you guys, like, does the cheap products work as good as the expensive ones, or it matters more on the person?
No, I mean, it's a combination, but the products that you use is kind of the second key of your work.
Oh, so don't cheap out. If you want to do this, don't get the
because, well, let me meter un gol ahí.
Okay.
But if you use my lashes, they're so fine. They're so, like, hairy feeling instead of the plasticky looking. They don't even, my lashes don't even shine.
Yeah.
Well,
So the shine is where it looks more fake.
Like,
I see.
So you want it to be more of a matte look, because with the matte look, it looks like your natural lashes. You know, like more of a hair instead of like a plastic piece on your eyes.
I see.
Yeah.
Like the wet look and stuff.
Exactly. Okay, let me find out you forgot to do lashes.
No, I'm thinking of gel. I was like, hell,
Exactly.
There's a wet gel and there's a matte. Like,
exactly. Oh, okay, the aesthetics is there for you, at least.
I didn't know that.
I didn't know. That's why we're learning things.
We're sharing information here.
Right?
So if a lady wants to get, is there men in this industry that do them?
Yes, there is.
Now it's getting more.
But it's kind of rare, right? Because I couldn't find a local guy. But
no, not local. There's like Lash. What is it? Lash Poppy.
Lash Poppy
Pro.
in LA.
Yeah, and then
The
what
Lash
is?
Guy Pro.
Yeah, Lash Guy Pro.
man or woman that wants to get in the industry, any like advice, tips, or like maybe what tools to get started?
Go for it.
Me personally, walk before you run.
Yes.
A lot of people want to go straight into volume and mega volume because that's something very popular and that's the moneymaker, you know? But to be very, very good at what you do, that classic is going to tell you how good you are. The classic is pretty much one single lash on your natural lash. So that's going to be, you're going to be able to see your placement, your isolation, and pretty much everything in the lash. Because with classic, it's pretty much just giving you length on your natural lashes.
Like you put mascara.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So it's a simple look. So if you can like get that simple look down to the T,
You're good.
everything else is gonna be awesome for you.
So it starts with the foundation, pues,
Yes.
like the basics. If you get the
And
basics,
nobody really likes to do that though.
because that's the boring part.
Yeah, that's the boring part.
But-
They want to run. They
Yeah.
want to go so quick
Yeah.
onto the top, and it doesn't work. It doesn't work like that.
A lot of things can go wrong.
A lot.
If you-
And then especially with the volume fan, because you're pulling a lot of small hairs, and when you're making the fan and then you dip it in the glue, it's not the same amount of glue as you're putting on a regular single classic lash. So that runs up the volume fan. So now they're putting extra glue on the clients. They're sticking like 5 lashes together. In the lash industry, we go singly because the lashes on your natural lash, there's different lash cycles. So it's adagen, catagen, and telogen. So it's like a baby lash, a teen lash, and an adult lash. If you stick all those three together, this adult lash is ripping out that teen and that baby lash.
Lashes don't grow back, right?
Yeah,
No, they do grow back.
Oh, they do?
They're a hair cycle.
Oh,
That's
it's
why I'm
just like-
telling you.
just like
it's- yeah, so
those were the technical terms.
A lot of people, they don't realize that your lashes grow. They have a cycle.
Yeah.
They don't realize that.
I didn't know that. Now you guys are teaching me more stuff.
You think
Yes.
that
How big is our industry now? Like how much is it worth? Our work?
billions? Like, I mean,
Billions.
it's a-
Billions now.
Yeah.
What made it get more popularity? I know you said in the beginning it was always around, but now it's more.
I mean, I don't know. What,
Everybody. It's
but
because
what do you think is making it going?
I feel like it's because it's such. Lashes make a huge difference in a person, and I feel like
Are
once
you
they.
married? Do you have a girlfriend?
Yes.
Okay. Does she have lashes?
No.
Okay. Send her to us and you'll see the difference.
We'll give her a free set so she
I
can see,
promise
and
you.
you'll see the difference in her confidence. And it's not even, you don't have to go extreme and crazy. Like
Something
even
natural, settle, like.
I have girls that start with natural, like my girl that started, Jasmine. She's my like favorite. I don't care what nobody says because she started like from when I was on my couch and using a little lamp. And I love that girl because she started from classic and she moved up like slightly. Like she went
grew
to
up with you.
Yes, she's at my mega. She's like my mega. So it's classic, hybrid, volume, and then mega. So
Mega the long.
yeah, the full.
No,
it's
it's
full.
a fullness.
Oh, fullness.
Yes.
Fullness. Got it.
So as it goes fuller.
I see.
So she's like my one that actually tried every single one with me. And I feel like that's something special because she built the confidence to go to that. I didn't make her like, I was like, what do you want? What do you feel comfortable with? And she's my mega girl.
Hey, ladies, I gotta be honest with you though. Something that like, I had this reaction. Oh shit! Was when I was looking at all types of technicians just to kind of get a feel. It's a luxury service. We said that the price points. I saw as cheap as 80, 100, 200, 300, 400.
Yes.
How do you price that? Like, I'm just curious on like a business owner standpoint. Like and then I saw on a podcast they were telling women, don't price yourself so cheap because it hurts the industry, and you're not even like, it's not even worth your time. Yeah, profiting. So can you guys talk a little bit about that as entrepreneurs on the pricing side of things?
She thinks I'm really cheap. Like my prices are really affordable.
You know,
But you have to.
I feel like
understand
it's
something.
different though with her though because now that I'm seeing her work, yeah, I might charge a little more, but she works within a time frame, and I feel like that's the big difference between us. Because, yeah, I do charge a little more, but she's very strict on her time, and I feel like that's where I probably like mess up a little, but. I feel like I grew a clientele base where like I'm very social with them, so like all of them want to talk, so it takes a little bit more of my time.
I do talk to my clients, okay?
Yeah.
I do.
No,
catch up
she
with them
does.
and everything,
But they're all different because I've heard you talk to your clients like a lot, some of them, and then some will talk for a little bit and then they'll go straight to sleep. Like I feel like she knows her clientele, and her clientele like are very. Remember I was telling you like her clientele are mature clients, so they're always coming back. They don't question nothing, you know, like
They fully trust her.
everything with everything,
And
you
loyal.
know? Very
Yeah.
much so.
I have, like she said, I have clients that they were with me when I was lashing from my pouch.
So like you just think the time is a big factor too on
Yeah.
the pricing.
No, for sure.
And your work speaks for yourself. And then to have a returning customer, unless the customer is unhappy, they're not gonna come back. So
For sure.
for the simple fact that you guys are booked and with reoccurring customers speaks for itself. What services and all? I know it's the lashes, but you guys also sell products, right?
I do.
Yes, she does.
So what do you sell?
Everything that lash tech needs.
Anything.
and anything that you need to do.
So
at
tweezers, lashes, glue,
Oh,
tiles.
Everything.
so if a lady or man wants to get started,
Yes.
She could put a whole kit together for the whole for their whole journey.
And do you offer lessons too, or you just give the tools?
I do.
Oh,
Yes.
So you will teach somebody.
Yes.
That's nice.
We actually both do. We do like we would do want to do more group classes, and I was trying to push her to do more bilingual classes because I feel like, she gets a little shy when she talks in English, and I tell her like, get comfortable with whatever you feel comfortable with, because she's gonna pull that clientele base in. You know, maybe there's a client, maybe there's somebody that wants to do lash extensions that don't know English. You know, that wants to do it, and I tell her like, be her. You know, she doesn't have to change who she is and be like, oh, all English and because she's in America. No, like if a crowd of Spanish speaking people want to be more, involved in what you're doing, and like make them comfortable, because I'm pretty sure there's a whole bunch of Mexicans that don't know English that will feel so more confident with her than actually me, that I'm very broken in Spanish. Because I actually did.
That's why we complement each other.
Yes.
Her broken Spanish and my broken English. We're a team.
Ya se hizo.
Yes.
Y no
Cheers,
pasa
cheers,
nada.
yes.
I love the energy. I don't want to kill the mood, but I saw in your TikToks that you posted up having a business in the 209, and it seemed like a broken window
Yes.
in your
Couple
business.
times.
A couple times?
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah.
Fuck broke people, man.
I know.
No, for reals.
Well,
Get a job.
No, I saw today on I'm on like this Lodi page. They robbed 2 loncheras, but they caught them.
Good.
But I even see in stock like just people that rob small businesses, because apenas we're trying to do something, and then to just take. So it's happened a couple times.
A couple times, yeah.
And
the first time I remember, because I was leaving to Cancun the next day.
Oh.
So on October 7th, somebody just passed by and broke my window. I was there with my client, and that was like what the heck?
Yeah.
Well, we bought her up. We went to Cancun, came back, deal with the dealing. We deal with that. Then this year, on the beginning of the year, another break-in. Remember when was the power went out for a couple of days?
Yep.
Well, that's when they get in. They
But-
took everything, man. We Lash Techs, we use the little carritos, where we have everything.
Like our
They took my
product.
little cart.
The whole product. They could have opened the lash business. I hope y'all open the lash
Yeah,
business.
for real. For real. If you want me to teach you, I'll teach you. But don't
Because you took the cart. You took the whole
the
dream.
whole little thing.
Wow.
But thank God is big. I wear, do you know the dentist, they have loops? Like, you go to the dentist?
No.
He's like, well, now you're getting personal.
Well, they have loops, like a little magnifier glasses.
Okay.
They're expensive, man. Like, and I always put them in my little carrito. That day, I don't know why, I put them on the sink. That's the first thing I was like thankful for.
Because is that one of the most expensive tools?
Yeah, because it's my glasses. I don't wear glasses on a daily basis, but for lashing, you can see it's like a magnifier thing, like 3x right there.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, she does use those. I don't use those. I want to try, but
Es como se acostumbra uno.
yeah, exactly.
And you're not hunching. I'm like this and I'm lashing and I'm like, ooh.
I see.
I was so thankful that they didn't take that. Don't come back for it. I have bars.
She has bars now, so you guys don't come back.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, and that.
I love how
that too.
I love how positive you are on it. Like you could have easily said the sad story of it, but you said at least they didn't take this part.
Boy, that's like a couple grand's glasses. Can you imagine if they take that?
Nah, but still. No, but
No.
hopefully it never happens again. Have you ever had any take a L or take a step back?
Hold on. After that break-in, one girl was like, she feel insecure in my place, so she take off. You owe me money though. Come back and pay me. And after that, she opened space for all the girls who came in. Make sense? That break-in helped me so much to cleanse my place that they take everything, like bad vibes, everything.
Oh, that's so good. So they made room for me.
Yes.
Thank you,
real.
guys.
Oh, you had a girl that was working with you?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and then
And she felt uncomfortable there and da-da-da. I was like, whatever, we're in Stockton. Do you know that?
So she wasn't a very good person to be around. Like her energy probably killed Anna's energy. So drained her.
It didn't compliment it like we got the
No.
duo here. Because I'm pretty sure people could see through the camera. Like,
And after she left, I mean, man, everything was like, I changed everything. I put the bars up. I put a coffee area. That helped me
Snacks.
out. Thank you, guys.
Snackety snacks. So if you guys get hungry.
Yes. We did a lot of changes after the break-in.
and have you had any like L's or like step backs in any kind in your entrepreneurial journey?
I could say like when I got my page took. That was
Like hacked?
Yeah, that was something huge for me because I built that from the ground up, and I feel like it's so different when you start from something and don't have to rebuild it. Because that right there, like I had clients that were coming out of town, and like I lost a good amount of clientele that I really appreciated, but they're not from Stockton, so it kind of like when people were asking for money and stuff, they kind of blocked my page. So now I never had access to them, so it kind of took a good amount of my, how could I say, like my out of town. So my big thing is like trying to have other people from out of Stockton see what I do. So that's what really took a lot for me, because I worked hard to like build not just clientele here but in other places, because that was my plan to do like travel trainings and stuff like that. So it kind of like took me back, but that's the only thing that I can say like bad about like my last journey.
But the good thing on both your guys' occasions, it's nothing you guys can't like come back from.
No.
Like that was an unfortunate like scenario with like scammers basically, and then broke people. Nothing but I love that you guys don't let that hold you guys down or make you guys stop. Is this something you guys didn't do full time, like for the last something years?
No, I was a dental assistant.
You were a dental assistant?
Yeah.
Was or still is?
No, I was.
Oh, so how many years now you have full time?
Since COVID, after COVID.
Oh, so like llevas 3 años?
Yeah, full time, yes.
Yeah, wow, good for you. Congratulations.
Thank you.
And you?
Yeah, I'm pretty full time. I do 6 hours. I was telling you of the caregiving, but that's something like I do on my personal time. It doesn't bring money, or like I don't look at it for the money. Like, yeah, I just look at it like good karma. One day I'm gonna get to that age, and I'm an old soul. Like I love talking to old people. They really bring you knowledge.
Maybe that's why we get along.
My little old soul.
And the one reason I was bringing that up about the full time was because did you guys have any pushback from like family and friends like to do this full time? Because it's not like a traditional job. It's not like somewhere you clock in, clock out. You guys are working for your own on your own time. So was it hard to like make the transition, or did you guys have support from the beginning?
I had support
So-
from my husband helped me get this place. I mean, no, I don't ask nobody.
No,
It's not only him.
love it. You?
Not. I mean, now or like when I started.
When you started?
When I started, I did. Like the my boyfriend that I was with at the time, he really did like help me. He helped me get out my comfort zone, because I'm very like how do I say it? I'm scared to make that move, but once I make it, I go full force. So he really like one of his barber friends had told him about the spa, and he made the appointment, and he put the deposit, and he was like, you should get at the house so you can, like be more professional, because he knew it was something I wanted. So it was, for me, it was like a huge step like for my business, and for me just in general, to be able to like see how a business is ran from an actual business and not home.
And that's the best way to learn when you just take the jump.
Yeah.
Aunque uno no sabe.
It's so scary though. Like that is the most scariest thing that you'll probably do in the lash industry is take that jump and quitting that job.
Quitting the job and then having to pay rent. Because I think I see a lot of girls offer their services from at home.
Yeah.
But when you take a jump into a studio or an office space.
And that's why I feel like too, like our prices don't like. I'm not gonna lie. There's some girls that work from home that probably charge more than me, but their work isn't the same. And I'm not trying to like downplay anybody that works from home, but like I try to charge what I feel I'm worth. You know, like because a lot of people you'll lose a lot of clientele going up on your prices, but how could I say? Like I'm very like for my girls that been with me for a while, I don't charge them the same. And not because I can't, because I don't want to. But the thing is they see me grow and they still pay me what I'm worth. And that's what I love so much because even though I still charge them like from when I started or giving them a little bit of discount, they still see the growth in me and the work. And I appreciate that because not a lot of people will
stick with you.
When you go up.
100%.
That's like you could even go up. What were you talking about the other day? She lost a client just going up on $5.
$5.
$5, and I'm pretty sure you could find $5 in your couch or in your car, or you know.
In this, I'm imagining since it's like a beauty service, kind of like a haircut. Is there tipping involved here? Do you guys?
Oh yeah.
Expect it or?
I don't
no?
expect it.
I don't expect it.
No.
No.
It's just it's courtesy if they do. It's nice.
I feel like
But
when
you
you
have that client that give you $20 and like, woo, when you coming back.
no, hey, no, not just that though, but clients like that, like you get the tip is where like it kind of like motivates you because I have clients that will tell me like, dude, I'll pay you an extra $100, like do my lashes on Saturday, and it's for reals. Like and the 20 is just like on a basic like.
That's love.
Appointment.
That's love.
But there's clients that will tell you, like, I get clients that my weekends are beautiful for me. I make almost 180 to 200 on the weekend with just my regular prices and a tip for a full set. So, and that's 2 hours, you know? So, and I love that because I feel like at the end of the day, like they see that I'm willing to take the time away from my kids because a lot of people know that that's the weekend for my kids.
Yeah.
They're knowing I take 5 o'clock appointments, 5 a.m.
5 a.m.
5 a.m.
Damn, girls be waking up that early.
They do.
They do.
That's good.
They do. And so in the like, I start from 5 and I'm done by 12, but I'm like $600 to $800 to maybe $1,000 in if they tip good, you know. So it's good.
A lot of money can be made in this industry.
Yes. And especially if you got clients that really appreciate you. That's a big thing because one thing about me, like, I don't compete with broke. Like, I don't care if you tell me, like, oh, I got this set for $80. Go get it. Because I won't go down to 80 for you.
I saw you make a post that said your budget doesn't dictate my prices.
Yes.
And that's very true, right?
Yeah.
Because you can't lower your devalue yourself.
Mm-mm.
I keep my prices really affordable because one time I was broke and I want to have my lashes done and I couldn't afford them.
You understand it from their point of view.
Yeah.
I see.
I shouldn't, but I do. But I'm blessed. I mean, I'm booked. Honestly, I thought this week I'm gonna have
I just feel like with her though, she runs her business very well on time.
Very efficient.
Very much so. Like I'm not like I will go even though I can probably do a set an hour. I'll probably take an hour and 30.
I have a question like relating to what you just said, and you two can both touch on it. Do you take it personal when somebody like leaves or goes with somebody else, or is it just part of the game, tough skin? Like even if it's $5 or maybe they found somebody better.
No, she didn't find somebody better.
That was a no on her part.
No, she well, I don't know.
It's just we didn't
No, it doesn't bother me.
devalue ourselves for a person that couldn't afford us.
But
If she wants to come back, believe me, open arms. I don't.
But it's all part of the game, like losing, getting clients and all that.
No, for sure.
In the salon, I have sometimes I don't have time, and I say, hey, Rochelle, hey, Mely, who wants to take this client? I rather they come into my salon than they go somewhere else.
Is your guys' shop walk-in or just appointments?
Appointments.
Oh, okay, got it.
Yeah, no. You don't want to wait an hour, 2 hours there.
Yeah.
No.
Hey, some guys will do it for a haircut.
No.
Cause y'all be talking too goddamn much about your little personal problems.
Hey, but back at you. But back at you, that's what you.
And y'all trying to be taking them little drinks and stuff. Don't.
Damn, she's exposing us, fellas.
I know, for real.
My son be telling me I'll talk a lot.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Since you guys have a couple years and like a lot in between both of you in the game, do you guys think it's too saturated? Like if somebody wanted to start today or like do what you guys are doing, is there too many people doing it now?
It is, but what make you gonna separate from other lash techs is your work.
Mm-hmm.
How customer service, how you talk to your clients. I mean,
Yeah.
I get my lashes done once, and she don't even say hi to me. I'm like, what? Do I follow you? What do I do?
Or don't explain things. I feel like with the lash industry and like building clientele, like you have to be in tune with your client. You have to feed off their energy. If you don't, like, you're gonna lose them because they might find somebody cheaper and maybe their personality is a little more hip than yours, you know, and they'll be like, oh, let me go to her.
Building connections.
Yeah, but no, I mean, connections is the best thing that you can do in any industry.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And one thing I see you're really big with, and I feel like you're more like referral but I've seen you do a little bit more recently is the social media game.
Thanks to her.
How has that is that a big part of your business in today's world?
I don't know. Like, I don't feel like putting myself will change anything for me, but for her, it's like a big deal.
I feel like because
You post like once a day, huh? If not
Like
twice.
3 times a day.
yeah, I feel like
No, but that's good though.
I
'cause
feel like with
it's
me
good.
because my like I said, my relationship with my clients are very different compared to like hers, and she tells me too, like they're not your friends, you know, like, but to me they are because
No, they're your friends
to a certain extent. Yeah, I feel that, but like,
let me just.
okay, go.
One time, she didn't. This client, it's a Saturday, okay? She didn't come, and I charged cancellation fee. It's 80%.
80%.
Yeah,
That's good.
I'm waiting for you.
Yeah, no, 100%.
This is your time.
No, a barber will take all your money even if you don't show up.
That's illegal in California, but 80% is the max that you can charge for cancellation fees.
Yeah.
Well, I charged her, and I'm like, sorry. I mean, I was waiting for you. You didn't show up. Because I see her, she came to my birthday, my kid's party. She invited me to hers. I never go, but she invited me to hers. That make her feel like we have confianza. Like, yes, honey, but it's not the same. Business are business, confianza is confianza. And she never come back.
I get it. I get it.
So that's the reason that I tell you they're not your friends. You can be cool with them. You can talk to them. If you want to go have a drink, go have a drink. But
keep it professional when it
your
comes.
business is your business.
Yeah.
Okay? Like,
I feel like that's why it takes me so long.
Only because we're friends? No.
And real friends pay full price.
Exactly. And they tip you on top of that.
She said it.
She is good. She's good. That's my problem. I feel like that's probably why I can't reach the top because there's 2 people in this world. There's givers and takers, and I'm probably a giver too much.
I'm a giver, but you don't take from me.
Yeah.
I give you what I want to give you, but when you try to take
too much,
Yeah. No.
I don't. Yeah, like I don't know when to.
I love your confidence on your post because most people will never post videos of them dancing, lip syncing, all the content you post. I love it because it just it screams confidence.
Yeah.
Did you get that over time, or were you always like
for
this?
real. Let me take notes.
No, honestly, like I'm not gonna lie, like that's not me. when I tell you that, like, and it's not like I am that. Don't get me wrong. Like, I don't want to portray like I'm putting up a front or nothing, but that's me on a personal level. That's me with myself. That's me being able to be me when I'm alone. That's the real me, you know? So when you get that part of me, like my clients, when they get that part of me, they really get to see who I am, you know? And if you don't and you get my seriousness, it's because we're not connecting like that.
When she moved to us, we're like, hi, good morning. Hi, good morning. She was open the door and walked to her room and shut the door.
I know you guys.
Mely, you're not gonna say hi.
Ni los buenos días, nada.
Pasaba así y cerraba su puerta.
Qué mal educada.
I know.
Now it's like, open the door. Good morning.
I know, and then I wake up her client. No, it's a big even moving into a salon with other girls and the girls that are there, that I'm not gonna lie, like I appreciate every single one of them on their own like individual relationship I have with them, because man, like they really like, especially you and Rochelle, how you guys are very open with the good mornings and the highs and the smiles. Like I'm not like that. Like every morning, like, I say hi, but like that wasn't me. Like my attitude and my persona is very strong.
Tenía una caquita aquí, le hacía.
But I think it goes a long way. And I'm glad that you're like open like that now.
Yeah.
Because I feel like talking to people, even on this podcast, is the number one thing I notice is like, sometimes I can't do nothing about it, but just asking how your day was, or what are you up to, or what's on your mind, that even with me and my friends, I sometimes like just to open up to them, even though they're not going to do nothing about it. It just feels good to be heard sometimes. So I'm glad, along with like looking good when the ladies walk out, they also like feel like somebody cares or somebody listened to me. So that's awesome that you guys do for the women in your community.
That is.
Ya te pasaste la hora.
You, Ana?
Ya hasta me dio calor.
Hey, look, Anna's getting nervous because she says she don't talk to her clients like this. She's like, hold up. My clients are usually asleep by now.
Something I love to hear when I have guests on is like, "Qué rápido pasa el tiempo."
It does.
That's dope, like, because that's how it makes it. Because I usually tell them like, it's an hour, and then like, bro, it's the hour, and they're like, what the heck already? Like, yeah, man, but let's keep going.
But you're thinking like, ¿qué voy a hablar en una hora? Like, ¿qué voy a decir? You know?
Because that's, I think, what we were stressing out more the time. Like, well, how the conversation gonna go for an hour?
And now, siento que the reason podcasts are like blowing up, and because there's so many now, is ya no hay esto. Like
la conversación between
conviviendo. Porque cuando uno va a una fiesta o un convivo, una gente anda en el celular, otros están comiendo. Como no hay esta comunicación.
Like being in tune with people.
Exactly.
My son, he's 20, he just moved out, and he's like, I don't have internet, I don't have anything. I was like, yeah, maybe we can talk.
He's gonna learn a lot.
Yeah.
He's gonna learn. He just moved out.
Yeah.
He's gonna learn. That's when you learn the most. Is when you're on your own.
She's sad.
Is he your oldest?
No, the youngest one.
Oh, he's your youngest.
I'm old. I'm telling you, that's why we get along, because she's.
Wow.
My soul's old.
I'm not so old.
Young spirit.
Also.
One thing I do.
Reals.
A question I do have for you ladies is being a mother, which you both are, a wife, priorities, all these things outside of work. How are you able to balance it all?
You go.
You don't.
Or you do your best.
It's a daily fight.
You just do your best?
Yeah. It's a daily fight.
That one's a sensitive topic for me. That one right there just hits different, you know? Because I feel like with being a mom and trying to build a future, I guess, for your kids, it can be hard because you're sometimes, like, I feel like when you're doing great in business, you lack at home. Or when you're doing great at home, you lack in business. So it's...
You're always going to have more focus on either or.
Yeah, because you got to think about it, you know, like priorities. You want to like build a business at the same time, but you want to be the best mom you could be, you know, like and people think, because I thought this, and it was beautiful at first, but when I first started, like, I was able to go to my kids' school and do all this stuff. And, you know, because I had it okay. I was making good money. But, like you said, you know, there's more lash techs now. So now it's not just all the money coming in. Now I got to work for that money. Now I got to promote. Now I got to, you know, be better than these other fucking 500 girls in this town that want to do the same thing I do. So now I got to put extra hours into be.
And I take my work as my job. I'm the worst boss ever because I start working from 8 to 5, let's say, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I don't care. I have an appointment. It's my job. I take my work as my job.
I adding on to what both the ladies said, you actually shared a reel and I loved it. And it blew up. It was very trendy. It says everybody wants to be in the beauty industry and then it was like back pain, working through your lunch, working on weekends, clients canceling on you, all those things that people I think don't see in the front of it, but this is like the reality of it. You sacrifice a lot.
People think that you're gonna be this big old baller and you're gonna do all this. No, like you think you're gonna work only 8 hours. No, you got to think about those 8 hours when you're clocking in. You have a bookkeeper, you have somebody scheduling your appointments, you have somebody cleaning your station, you have all that. Us, we don't have that.
We have to do everything.
So we have to do all that, you know. So that 8 hours, we do those 8 hours, and then we still have an hour of cleaning. We still have an hour of bookkeeping. We still have an hour of scheduling. We still have an hour to, you know, organize our stuff for the next day. So the hours aren't the same, you know. And that's what people think, like this boss life, like it's just like, oh, I'm a big old baller. Like you can't tell me nothing. No.
And what you see online, like Instagram, people showing their money, their luxury trips, is not real.
It's not, right?
No.
Yeah. And I truly believe, and talking to all these business owners and people doing their own thing, you work more when you're self-employed than when you're an employee.
For sure.
Yeah, because when I used to work at the dentist, I used clock out, I'm out.
Don't call me.
But right here is like I have to check if the power bill got paid, if the the rent is going out, how many supplies do I have, did I run out of supplies, and that you're going to bed, but that's in your head. It's not like you're going to bed like whatever.
Oh my God, I'm a freaking boss. No.
That's the reality of it.
It's pretty cool. Don't get me wrong. It's pretty cool. Kind of manage your own schedule, but
in the freedom you can do with what you want, as long as you're really scheduling and balancing your life and business to match what you want. You can't just be like, oh, I'm gonna take this trip and forget all my clients. Like, what if you have a wedding or somebody that wants to do something big that week that you want to take that trip and they want to trust you? Like, are you gonna just go on that trip? You know what I mean? Like, especially if this is a client that's been with you for like your whole time. You want to be like, oh man, like to somebody that really cares about their business and being a boss, they're gonna want to accommodate that client, because guess what, that client is paying our bills. That's a repetitive client. That client is gonna forever bring us money. So man, that trip's a one-time trip. Like, fuck that trip. I'm gonna take this client because this is something special to her, and it's gonna be a memory for both of us. Like, I got to do her lashes for a wedding, her daughter's for a quinceañera, something bigger.
It must feel good, I imagine.
Yeah, for sure.
So what's the most rewarding thing about your guys' like industry? Like, what do you guys like feel good the most about? Is it the money? Be honest, or
no, the money is good. Don't get me wrong, the money is really good. For me, it's seeing my clients coming back. That's what's
knowing that they trust you.
I'm doing something good,
yes.
You know?
And
that mine too. That's more like building that bond for somebody to even want to come back. Because I feel like this world, like everybody's so like trying to go and meet different people. So when you build a bond, like actual bond with somebody, it's different. You really focus on that person, and it's like, okay, like this person really like digs my personality, my work. Because I mean, you're not gonna come back if you don't dig that, you know?
True. Facts.
It doesn't matter because this lash game is so many people doing it. So at the end of the day, like, they could go to the girl right next door to me and be like, because there is somebody next door that does lashes, and they can go right next door and be like, forget Lash House, you know, like, but no, we have girls that come like consistently all the time, and that's why it's beautiful. We could accommodate them, and their confidence speaks volume to us.
Yes.
Not just the money. Me personally, like, it's not the money for me, because if it was the money for me, I'd probably be rich already. That's my problem. Like, I'm always giving little, you know, little discounts or little, you know, like, I feel like
you be plugging people.
Yep.
You're the eyelash plug.
The eyelash plug. For real. man.
No, I love that. What do you ladies think the future of the lash tech is going? I don't think this is something that like robots or AI is ever going to take over, because this is something that you need people to do. So what do you guys think of the future of the lash tech as an
we
industry?
actually seen one. Remember the one of the robot?
There is one?
Yeah, there is
No
actually
fun.
one.
I didn't know.
Does it do a good job?
No.
But I don't feel like, I don't know, me personally with my girls, like, I don't feel like they come just for the lashes. I
whole
don't
experience
feel
is the
I feel
experience.
like, yeah, even when you pick a lash tech or whatever, like, if you go into a room with a lash artist that doesn't ask you your name, how was your day, all that, you have
Back to
no
the
bond.
experience that I have. I mean, she
Yeah.
don't even say nothing. Like, nothing. Like, she opened the door and I'm like, she started walking. I'm like, should I follow you? Like, what do I do?
But some people won't go back to that. But if you're welcoming, like, in the salon, we have drinks, we offer snacks, we offer, you know, a blanket, those things, a restroom, a comfortable bed,
A restroom with little toilet.
yeah, toiletry, rubber bands, deodorant, mouthwash, tampons, everything a woman needs to just touch up to make herself, like, those little things when you're running a business mean a lot to women.
I bet.
Yeah.
No, and maybe somebody that wants to just like your last words or thoughts, somebody that wants to do this, because I feel like this is difficult. You guys make it look easy, but I think this is really, because I've seen a lot of personal girls I know start and quit.
Yes,
That-
I see that a lot on Facebook Market.
Yeah, like
selling the
old high school
products.
friends, or just people I used to know. They're going at it for 3 to 6 months, and then
You know why? It's because when I'm telling you, they want to run.
Yeah, they think it's easy and they think they're going to be fully booked on the first month, which is not
it's not realistic.
No.
A lot of people can't knuckle the part of business where you have to take losses.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Every day for us is a gamble. Like the other day, Anna had
3.
3 no call, no shows. I had 3 cancellations.
You took the 80%, right?
I did.
Good.
Yeah.
I did.
I'm working on that right now. I don't get paid for that because
No,
I
you
barely
need to.
started, but that's why I'm saying, like, I love being around her because I would have known that. I wouldn't have known to be able to charge and do.
Yeah, if you
and
wouldn't have a list, that email list, when they took your page, nothing would have happened.
I know.
If a lady wants to book with you guys, or like, how's the process like? Just DM or just phone number, or how do they find you?
Well, like, anyway
Yeah.
they want to find us. DM works. I have my website on my page. I mean, they can call us. Anything.
That's
anything.
good.
Just
We're gonna put that all in the description.
yeah, call me.
What's the future hold for Lash House Beauty _
A lot.
A lot.
Yes, and I definitely want her to be more open, because one thing about her, like, man, I know she probably doesn't see it, but like everything that she is doing right now, like, even myself, and I've been in the game just as much as her, these are goals, dreams, and she don't see the value in the hard work that she put in, you know, because I feel like for me, when I'm looking from the outside in, is she devalues herself a lot, even with like being behind the chair, you know, like.
And I find that okay, because I learned we're our biggest critics.
Yeah.
We're our, like, even this, like, I feel like I could do so much better, and then people on the outside tell me you're doing a good job. Like, yeah, but I don't like you. But I feel like
It's the imposter syndrome.
Yes.
I have that to the max.
And then she even said, like, remember you were telling me, like, your dad.
Like my dad used to say, "Don't talk about yourself. Let other people."
But we're in a different era. You know, people are so freaking nosy that they want to know that stuff. And them knowing that stuff will get them more intrigued. And that's what I try to tell her. Like, you don't have to really put yourself out there. You could put your personality, but your business, like, people don't know my finances, who I'm with, or, you know, like my personal life. They don't know nothing of that, but they know my personality. Mm-hmm. They know once I get, you know, like in tune with them, like they get to see me, the happy me, the funny me, the, you know, I'm a little stern on some people, you know, like I feed off energy. So if you don't get that of me, then you don't know me, you know?
Yeah. And can you tell me what the future holds for Lit Beauty Mely? You didn't really say anything. You just said a lot. Can we get any sneak peek or exclusive?
I don't know.
Tell them about the business building you're trying to open.
I'm trying to open a Lash Suites.
Lash Suite?
Yeah, but the whole building will be hers.
Oh, the whole building?
She won't be renting. She owns the building.
Oh, like basically leasing out spots to Lash Techs?
Yeah, but me buying the property.
Wow.
Yes.
Good for you. I hope that works out.
Please.
Pray for it.
Good energies right
Good.
there.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, but that's big boss.
I feel like she is. She worked really hard, and that's why I tell her, like, she has to give so much credit. She's so quiet about her, and I feel like if she was a little louder, because she worked hard. Like,
but it's also working for you. Whatever you're doing, it's working. You know what I mean? Like, it's working for you.
Yeah.
And for you, what's the future hold for you?
A lot.
A lot. I just have to be more stern with myself and managing just this whole business and the single life and, you know, growing alone.
Hey, I was single for the longest with 2 little boys living in a mobile home. You can do it.
Yeah.
Aww.
So that's why, like, yeah.
That's so beautiful. Yeah. And even though you've been making jokes all podcasts, you two ladies are very young. You're very young, and the beauty industry will always be here.
Yes.
Like, this is something that I don't think women are never gonna stop looking pretty.
No.
They're always gonna need
For sure.
all this. So I can only see success and lots of like future success for you guys.
Thank you. Thank you.
And muchas gracias. Thank you.
gracias.
This was really dope. Like,
Thank
I
you.
feel like I definitely got to like understand that world more.
The girl part of the world, huh?
Yeah, a
I'm
lot.
gonna go home and say, "Hey, girl, do you wanna go get lashes?"
Yes.
If she comes to me and asks, I'll refer her.
Hey, girl.
What's her name? Because I'm about to DM her right now. Like, sis, tell your mans.
But real quick, just to wrap it up, Ana and Mely, one at a time. Where can they find you guys at? You got like right there.
You.
Lash House Beauty _.
It's at 702 Porter Avenue, Suite A.
Suite
Yes.
8 at the end of the building, okay?
Okay. Soon it's gonna be the whole building.
Soon it's gonna be the whole building. Yes. Yes.
I'm sending good vibes your way.
Yes.
Good vibes
Yes,
your way.
exactly.
Primero Dios. And you?
Same place.
Same place?
Yes.
No, but tell them you're at.
Oh, at Lit Beauty Mely, double Y at the end of Mely.
Yeah.
Yes.
Lashes, the kits, the tools, the knowledge.
Yes,
the
and
good vibes.
and that's one thing that we do. I do definitely want a lot of people to know she does have a full brand of Lash House beauty products. So anything you need to start a business, more lash extension business, you know, we have all the products at the shop. So even if you need something for lash artists that are already, you know, have their shop and everything, we do last minute orders.
Get it ready for you in 20 minutes.
Yes. Even throughout the whole day. And then pretty soon we'll be doing deliveries certain
local
days.
deliveries.
Wow.
Yes.
So you guys do got big plans in the making. I love it.
Yes, we are. Yeah,
Échale muchas ganas.
Yes.
Aquí los apoyo.
Thank you.
But
We'll be back.
Yes.
Pero muchas gracias, Raza. Episode 29, I believe. Mely and
Thank you.
Ana, muchas gracias.
Thank you.
Ahí estamos. Peace.
Thank you.
We did it.
Oh, that was good.